Well, hello out there, Facebook world. I am Trish Ajel Roberts, and today I wanted to try something different. I haven't done a Facebook Live in a while, um, but I wanted to try a new content idea. So, this is Mental Nectar, Current Conversations, and Magic Meditations. And what I wanted to do was have an opportunity to speak my mind on topics as they arise. And then after that, kind of put it in a box, because we're all dealing with so much constant media and just craziness. So just kind of a quick little conversation, put it in a box, and then take a few minutes for meditation. And these recordings will go onto my YouTube channel as well, so you can always access them later, whether you are in Facebook or not. So, from there, let's see, it is 1 a.m., October 7th, which is Wednesday, and I'm thinking probably do it every other Wednesday and see what happens from there. The first thing that I've been thinking about that I wanted to talk about is this idea of silence. So at the beginning of the year, I did my vision board and I put my throat chakra on there because I realized the reason that I really like to write is because I feel like I have things to say, and like everybody else, we all want to have a voice, right? So I was thinking this morning that the biggest gift that you can give to an abuser or the perpetrator of a crime is your silence. So we see this a lot, just with kind of the history around sexual assault, but you see it with probably lots of different kinds of abuse. Many times in marriages, you'll hear people say, well, don't talk about our relationship. When I say people, I mean the other partner says, don't talk about our relationship, or I hope you're not telling your friends this and that. So that's kind of one way of keeping someone silent. So that could be a marriage situation, but also maybe in a family situation. You hear about different abuse that takes place inside of a family, including the children, and you hear the same thing. Don't put your business in the street, don't say this and that. And so I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about what does it mean to have a voice, to speak your truth, and also to speak for those who may not be able to speak for themselves. So I think I was thinking about this quote. So this was actually in my self-help memoir. But it's a Zora Neale Hurston quote where she says, if you're silent about your pain, they'll kill you and say you enjoyed it. So I encourage you to use your voice. Part of your voice is your vote, right? So I've been seeing some things on social media where some folks are saying maybe protest is more important than voting, or may want to vote for a candidate that they know can't win. Hey, Cindy. So I've seen kind of this negative content on social media discouraging people from voting. And what I've also always kind of guessed and saw verified in the news recently was that the Russians were actually sending misinformation into the Black community. And it seems like some of that, hey Cindy, and it seems like some of that has been what has become, these memes that are discouraging people, particularly Black people, from voting. So I encourage you to find your voice, make sure you vote, encourage other people to vote. But that was one of my pet peeves. They have all this commentary about the Clintons and the Bidens in like a pedophilia ring, which is ridiculous. But people believe it and share it and discourage Black voices. So let me see, what other pet peeves did I have? I think that was the main part that I saw, Black people discouraging votes. I've seen some conversations where I've seen repeatedly, Obama never did anything for Black people, which makes me crazy. So if you're seeing those types of things, you might want to counter them with an article, listing all the things that the Obama administration did. One of the biggest ones was not being crazy and being very graceful and respectable. I don't know, did you guys have pet peeves too? You can type them in if you want to, but those were the things that I really wanted to talk about, making sure that we speak our truth and making sure that we get out there and vote. And when you see others discouraging the vote, I don't know, sometimes I do really want to just walk away because I can't stand it, but if you can get in there and stand up, because we got to get this thing done. I got all my fingers and all my toes crossed. Hi, Alex. So I think, let me see. Okay, so we're about 7 minutes in. Let's go into the meditation. Are you guys ready? So what I love about meditation for me is that it creates space between my thoughts and my response. So, if there's things that might trigger me, maybe somebody's not speaking to me kindly, or I could be stuck in traffic, maybe I'm impatient, maybe I didn't do well on a presentation or something like that. Any of those things that might be a trigger, the activity of meditating helps to create space between your triggers and your responses so that you don't have to have a temper, or you don't have to allow people to push your buttons. This space between meditation is what we call the meditation break. So I'll guide you through meditation today, but what I don't want you to do is finish the meditation, feel really great, and then go yell at someone. You know what I mean? So you want to try to take some of the calmness into the time later in your day. So carry it throughout your day. So let's start first by getting into a comfortable seated position. So you can be seated on the floor, or if you're in a chair like me, that's fine. The main thing that you want to do is keep a straight spine. So just sit up straight. It does make a difference as far as the energy flow in your body. And then you might want to take your shoulders up and back. Maybe do a head roll. Think about using your voice. And then come through center. Let's take 3 breaths together. So we're going to inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth. So inhale, exhale, and try to release an audible sigh. Inhale, exhale, third one, inhale, and exhale. And then we're going to relax the body from head to toe. So first, notice the crown of your head. And then just imagine that that area is warm and relaxed. And then notice your temples. And imagine a band wrapped around your forehead that passes over the temples and around the back of the head. And then imagine that whole area is warm and relaxed. There are a lot of muscles in the face. You might want to move your mouth around, kind of. And then relax your eyes. Relax your forehead. Relax the jaw. And relax your mouth. You can keep your eyes closed or open. But if they're open, just keep a soft gaze in front of you. And then imagine a warm blanket is wrapped around your neck and shoulders. And that whole area is warm and relaxed. Relax your throat. Relax your chest. Relax your upper arms, your lower arms. Relax your palms. Let them rest on your knees. Relax your belly, your hips, your thighs, your knees, and your calves. And then relax all 10 toes of your feet. And scan your body from head to toe. See if you notice any areas where there's tension or that still feels stiff. And see if you can just relax and release that part of your body. So your whole body should be feeling relaxed right now. Now see if you can notice your breath. Don't change the way you're breathing, just notice the sensation of air as it enters and leaves the body. There's a really subtle sensation right at the tip of the nostrils. See if you can focus your attention exclusively on the sensation of breath right at the tip of the nostrils. If you find your mind wandering, just redirect it with love and compassion as if it were a child. Direct it right back to the sensation of air at the tip of the nostrils. And then see if you can follow that air farther into your body. Past the throat and into the lungs. And see if you can follow the reverse journey. Out of the lungs, past the throat, past the nostrils, till it dissipates outside the body. Take a few more breaths like this, just noticing the path of air as it enters and leaves the body. Now on your next exhalation, imagine you're exhaling thick, dark smoke, and with it, any worries, fears, concerns, any anxiety, any mental busyness, and any physical ailments. So watch that thick smoke leave your body. On every exhalation. So with each exhalation, release any worries, any fear, any physical ailments, any mental busyness, any jealousy or negative emotions. And watch that thick smoke leave the body and dissipate. Continue to follow the breath. Continue to release that thick smoke on every exhalation. And if you find that your mind wanders, just redirect it without judgment back to the breath. Now on your next inhalation, imagine inhaling golden radiant light that comes in through the crown of your head, and with it, it brings inspiration, confidence, clarity, focus, physical wellness, inspiration, abundance, and joy. And feel that golden radiant light enter your body on every inhalation. And on every exhalation, exhale that dark smoke. Maybe it's not as dark as it was when you first started. Continue to exhale any worries, fears, or concerns, any negative emotions or physical ailments. And on every inhalation, inhale that golden radiant light, bringing with it peace, abundance, mental clarity, joy, and physical wellness. And just take your time here and cycle through, inhaling that golden radiant light and exhaling any remnants that remain of dark smoke. And just take a few moments here. Enjoy that feeling of peace. You might notice there's no dark smoke to release anymore. They might be very faint now. You've released any negative emotions. So let that light fill you up, that golden light that you've been inhaling, bringing with it peace, fulfillment, joy, abundance, focus, and mental wellness and physical wellness. Let that light fill you up, so much so that you emanate your own light. So much so that you can shine your light onto others. This light of love and peace and abundance can be shared. This light of clarity, of freedom. Let it fill you up so much that it emanates from you. And just take a few moments here to enjoy that feeling of peace and just abide in that feeling for a few moments. If your mind wanders, continue to redirect it to the breath without any judgment. We'll take a few moments here. So we know meditation makes us calmer, more focused, more peaceful. It benefits not only us, but everyone we come into contact with, our family, our friends, strangers in traffic with us or at the grocery store. So it really benefits our communities, our cities, our country, and even our world. Take a few more moments here. Just enjoy that feeling of peace that's always inside of you. And then when you're ready, you can relax your concentration. If your eyes were closed, when you're ready, you can gently begin to open them. So we'll slowly arise from our meditation. And take your time here. Even though I'm guiding you guys, I still find that I'm able to meditate while I'm talking you through it. And I hope that you found that as relaxing as I did. So that was a little bit longer. We might have gone about 15 minutes or so. There are a number of meditations you can access through my website, which is honeybutterflies.com. So it's honeybutterflyz.com. And there's a tag in there that says free downloads. It'll take you to my SoundCloud account. And on there, I have meditations as short as 1 minute. And I also have some 5 and 10 and 15. I don't think I put a 20-minute on there yet. But yeah, so there's some great meditations there. There's some great affirmations that you can access there as well. And I hope this wasn't too wonky. This was my first, I don't think I told you the dog was here. This is my first mental nectar. Current conversations and magic meditations. So I hope the meditation was magic for you. And voting is your voice. That's all I got for you today. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.